Something that I didn't know as a first generation student versus a second or third generation student going into college was I didn't know anything about financial aid. I didn't know what a FAFSA was, what that meant. I didn't know how to fill out an application even. I didn't know that you had to have entrance exams or placement exams back in the day, and there was just so much about just getting started, just getting in the door, that I didn't have that information come from my parents at all. For me, besides just not knowing like where to start or who to talk to, I was also a non-traditional student right off the bat. So I waited quite a few years. I went directly into the workforce as opposed to going right to college. So I was working full time, and instead of just transitioning right into college with my peers, and I might have been able to even ask them or their parents for some guidance if they had gone to college. I worked, and so then I had to jump in later, and everything seemed so different, and everyone seemed to just have different priorities than me at that time. I was already, kind of out of the house. I was doing adult things. And so for me, my parents were really just kind of cheerleaders. They were excited, they were proud of me, they wanted me to go and succeed. They just didn't know what to tell me to do, but they were super supportive. I definitely had to seek those answers from another resource just besides my parents. I had to make phone calls. I had to go to my college campus and find those answers. As soon as I was able to connect with some people on campus, and it was a lot of peer guidance, I would say, where I would just ask questions, and there were other people I worked with who were also starting college at the same time, so that did help me in a sense, I would say. I truly thought I was going to fail college as an undergraduate when I was taking a very heavy load of science courses, and I didn't do so well on some exams, and so I went to my professor very stressed out, and I was like, what do? I don't know I don't think I'm going to be successful. And so my professor actually helped teach me how to retain information and how to study, and they were able to give me some tools and tricks. I think it was just that one professor who said, you know what, we all learn differently, and so maybe you're a audio type of learner, maybe you're a visual, maybe you need to read and write and process information just differently. And so just being exposed to that information, I had no idea. I thought it was all just everyone learned in the same way, and so learning that trick really opened up my ability to just retain all this science information, because it was a lot. I didn't know that I had a specific learning style, and so once I was introduced to that, I began to utilize those tools given to me, and I really used them to help in the future. And I felt maybe once I got over that little hump, I felt I was going to be successful. Go find your advisor, because self-advising is not the best choice. Find your advisor, make close friends with student services, because they are so good at helping guide you. And if you don't know who your advisor is, they can help you with that. They can help you with all the tips to FAFSA and the financial aid side that I had no idea how to start even.